I think the commercial viability cannot be afterthought. When I start the problem that I will remove congestion and I'll find an alternate transport system, on day one, I have to start thinking about the basic economics of a system like this. Remember that in the system that I described, not just 20 minutes, I had also sort of said it must be affordable. So on day one, I have to figure out that if this is all that I'm going to charge, will the system pay for itself? Will it be economically viable? That cannot be afterthought. That has to be built in from day one. And once, so if you find a solution, so there are three parts of it. First of all, is it technically doable? Second is it economically viable? Third is change management. The change management is where we'll have to introduce it and convince the user, get them to start using it. In this case, the cities. Not an easy task. But let me tell you, if you do it in one city and show that it works, so there will be opposition. But once you are able to prove a solution, well, the world, India has moved on, the world has moved on that, nobody asks that question. So many of these technologies, there will be initial question, there will be a lot of pushbacks. But fortunately, we'll have to find one person. So in this transport solution, we have a model working in Research Park at a rooftop. Something is working very, very early. Not even, I will say, not a prototype. Full-scale prototype is now ready, but we are doing it in another place in Chennai. But while this was there, Chandrababu Naidu happens to visit this place and we told him that we will get there in 20 minutes. He spent about 10 minutes trying to figure out what it is. And he says, what is the next step? I said, we'll do a full-scale trial somewhere in the city. Then we'll go to Sri City. And Sri City happens to be in Andhra Pradesh. One of our founder of ITEL has driven the Sri City. So we have tying with them and doing it on elevated corridors. That's where our system will work, and we'll do the full-fledged trial there. I'm very, very happy, very interested. Once your Sri City trial works, I'll give you Amravati to set this up.